Alright, everyone. That intro means it's time for episode 3 of leafsfan18 Talks here on YouTube. And for today, we are going to talk about Super Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64 system. A system that I used to have. Also a game I used to have. And I don't have those anymore, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, the year this game came out was 1996. That's when it first came out. It was a launch title for the Nintendo 64. And, or, and what you have to do in the game is there's 120 stars scattered throughout the castle. You have to try and get them all. And, of course, save Princess Toadstool from the evil Bowser. What else is new? Alright, now there's 15 different courses to go through in this game, and there are 7 stars in each course. 6 regular challenges, and then you get a special star in each course when you collect 100 coins in, in each course. So that's pretty cool. And as I said, there are 15 courses in total, with 7 stars in each, and that adds up to 105 stars. And I just said there were 120 in the game. So you're probably asking yourself, well, what about the other 15? Well, those other 15 are secret stars, which you can get in the secret worlds, throughout the castle, and including there's like in the Princess Peach slide world thing and all that. Okay, so again, it's a fun game to play. Now, also, I also found out something interesting that you probably might not have known before. Apparently, when Super Mario 64 was being developed, uh, they originally planned it to be on the Super NES console. However, they then realized that the graphical limitations of the Super Nintendo would not allow them to do that because because of how big they wanted Super Mario 64 to be. So they ended up putting it on the Nintendo 64 console instead, which was probably a better choice. Nintendo 64 can hold more stuff than the Super Nintendo. The Super NES, I think, was a 16-bit system, I think, and Nintendo 64 was, well, like the name implies, 64 bits, I do believe. Okay, but yeah, anyone that has a Nintendo 64 console should most certainly have uh, Super Mario 64 in their N64 collection. And like I said, this is a very good game. It's a classic N64 game. Highly recommended. And I'm going to give this game a 10 out of 10. Yes, everyone, this game is that good. Okay? It's so good, in fact, that they even put out a remake of it on the Nintendo DS console in 2004. And that was named Super Mario 64 DS. But yes, but I'm going to talk about the DS version of this game at a later time. For now, though, that's it for this episode of Leafs Fan 18 Talks, and I will have episode 4 for you tomorrow. Alright, so we'll see you then.